Welcome back to our first stream for this season, season 4, I think.
Who knows?
Season 4, and this is, I believe, the second half of our second year, I think. But anyway, so I am Dirk,
I am Lunar Potatoes.
and this is Overwatch, the show where we get to watch our contestants from
We get
two
to
different schools,
Overwatch them.
Overwatch them,
Overwatch
just fight
them
each other.
with two school. We're killing it.
Two schools, two co-casters. It's a time. But today we are up against Lindenwood University.
Sure are. And we already have the bands. We're prepping here to go and kick off the season with our first match.
Okay, what are the
ISU.
bands?
All right. Okay, so we have banned Zarya heading into this, and Lindenwood has banned Ashe, which I don't think I've seen us play Ashe.
I think Lemonade has definitely had a little bit of Ashe under her belt. They may have remembered her gameplay from past seasons,
Maybe.
but she's pretty versatile, so I don't think ISU is going to hurt that badly from that decision.
No, or not in any way they can't play around.
Right.
Zarya would have. We do have some roster changes, including our tank. But last season, Zarya was a pretty common pick that we saw for our tank.
Mm-hmm.
But this season we have a new tank. We have Average Pillow, and I don't know. I think we're probably going to see the Mauga here, but
Yeah.
we won't be seeing the Zarya.
So the two that you might recognize is Lemonade and Diane. They are both from our past season. Now we got 3 semi-new people on the roster. You might remember a couple of them, like Huge, Average Pillow, Swagger Rag. They were more of a part-time on varsity, but now they are on the full-time. We had a couple of graduations and some swap-outs, and they got to move up from JV into the varsity roster.
Yep. And we do know that we have seen Swagger Egg being very comfortable on the Lucio, so we'll be expecting a majority Lucio there. And Huge, with the way that the new season is shaking out, Venture has been doing pretty well in the meta, so instead of the Reaper Genji, that's generally been pretty standard, we're probably going to be seeing more of them.
And hopefully we get to see that Malga gameplay from Average Pillow. I like Malga, that's who I main. But I know Average Pillow can pull out just about any tank in his arsenal, but I think the Malga is a good choice.
Mauga's always a fun one, too. Yeah. I enjoy him. We do have, for our first map, Busan, which is a personal favorite of mine. I enjoy Busan greatly.
Not Leijing Tower?
No.
No?
Lijiang.
Lijiang
Tower.
Yeah,
no,
it looks like
I
Lijiang Tower
so
is going to be out for this season.
Yeah, just out of the map pool entirely. So.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Personally, I enjoy the switch up. I think Lijiang Tower was picked a lot. And
yeah. If we could get away with it, I would say let's just get rid of sweep King's Row. Move out of the way for some other maps, please.
Just get control over with. Let's go to King's Row.
Just make them all King's Row, you know?
Yep. And as we wait for both teams to get readied up and squared away, anything you did over the break that was fun?
I played a little bit of Overwatch.
Yeah, just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Played a lot more not Overwatch, but I did play some, and I thought to myself, wow, this is this is Vendetta, all right. Well, I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah, I didn't touch Overwatch for a little time, but Vendetta, that was a little surprise to me. Let's talk about Vendetta.
Yeah, maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I feel like she kind of just shadow dropped, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's Junker Queen, but bigger sword, I guess.
That's kind of what I thought. As soon as I saw that, I was like, another Junker Queen?
Yeah.
Possibly.
And
to the point where I actually thought she was going to be a tank.
She looks like she could have been, and then they didn't make her a tank. So I just feel like they could have pushed her design more.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
her moveset has a lot of potential. I think it could fit really well,
we'll
once
definitely
they settle it into the meta more.
Yeah, we'll see what teams, how they utilize her. She seems to me, I was playing with her earlier today, just kind of getting a feel for her. She feels a lot like a Genji utility / role.
Which I assume also is going to carry over to her skill ceiling. Is going to be pretty high in competitive gameplay.
So it just makes me think, like, what if teams are getting cheeky and they do a Genji
Genji and Vendetta.
Vendetta comp.
You run from one sword, you're gonna get straight into another.
Just constant, just back
call
in,
that
back out.
Call that oh my gosh. Call that the kebab
The
comp.
kebab comp. They're just coming like, we don't need a Reinhardt. We just got two people who can deflect, standing in front of their team as they push the payload or something. I don't know.
Our combined powers, we make one tank.
Power of friendship. Let's talk about Lindenwood. Lindenwood had a really good season last season.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, the only loss that they saw was to the champions of last season.
Yeah, I didn't catch who those champions were, but
it
they
was Illinois State. They lost to our rival acronym.
yeah, exactly. Lindenwood, I think historically they may have had like at least one top 5. We looked at the roster today. They have at least 2, possibly 3. I saw a third one in that coach spot, which
Yeah.
I don't know what the dynamic is there. Sometimes the coach does play. Sometimes it's more like a dedicated coach like us who don't
Yeah.
play at all. So they have at least 2 top 500s in their team.
Everyone else, with the exception of one, is a grandmaster as well. So a lot of high-ranking players for Lindenwood.
About as high as you can get, bro.
Well, I believe top 500 technically.
It makes me want to see that
but it
other
is-
team. We should look them up.
It is the top, just the top one.
Yeah.
You know, they're about as high in rank as you can really get there. So I think, slightly high stakes going into our first match, but
Yeah. Challenges
faith.
ahead.
have faith in our new team comp.
But ISU is really used to playing against them. I think they played them in the past 3 seasons. So
We'll see how this goes.
we'll see how it goes. Let's get into the game.
I believe we are just now starting our first match here. Beautiful view of Busan. I have yet to watch the film Train to Busan, but I
Busan?
think of it
I
every
should watch
time.
that. Wait.
That's the zombie one.
Okay, that is the zombie
The
one.
zombies on the train.
For a second, I
I
was thinking
think.
of Bullet Train, which was also
Also a very good movie.
it was just really well written. I need to watch Train to Busan.
I do too, and I think of that every time.
Let's
we
go
play
watch
this. We should go watch it.
We'll just pull it up right here in the arena. Grab one of the TVs.
This will play in the background. You'll get our live commentary, not on the game, but on
Yeah.
Train to Busan.
We'll talk about the creative differences of the director and the producer. Just kidding. I don't know if that was true. I made that up.
All right, we've got initial picks here. We've got the ISU comp with Average Pillow on the Mauga, Lemonade on the Cassidy, Huge on that Venture, Diane on the Kiriko, and Swagger Egg on the Lucio.
Pretty true to their name. Over on the LU side, we have the Genji. We have the, I almost said Baptiste, but that's not who that is.
That is Sojourn.
Sojourn. We got the Diva, we got the Lucio, and we got Kiriko.
We've got Finn the Human. We're up against a celebrity
Oh, Finn the Human?
on that
I think I
Genji.
remember Finn the Human from previous seasons. First pick
Oh.
does go to ISU.
I was
Lemonade
making a
grabs.
Adventure Time joke, but that
No,
works too.
I understand.
Okay.
I understood the reference. I just got excited that Zip Bloom died.
You ever cheer over Sojourn's death? First, I cannot speak, and I apologize
Oh, it
for
happens
that.
to the best of us.
First control over the point is going to go to ISU here.
Seems like
Very
LU is
early,
kind
though.
of feeling them out. They're like, well, let's test the water, see how they're feeling.
Yeah. It does seem like they're sticking real close to the edge here. They are ready to push in when need be. They're really feeling out when to reclaim this. We've got Pillow here starting to push forward, but not committing fully there.
Diva soaking up all that damage for her team, but
Yeah. Huge trying to push on the sideline here, trying to flank around them.
so it seems like ISU kind of understands the idea that LU has, and let's just see who breaks first.
It seems here it might be LU so far, but they have regrouped on the side of the point here, so we'll see how it works. They've got their team kind of split, and ISU having to split to try and combat that. We do already have the first ult going with LU getting that Kitsune rush. which I believe also then opened the door to Finn getting a double kill and Felius on that Diva then clearing out the rest of ISU.
ISU just shy of 60% on that first control point. Ether getting that ultimate up first really paved the way for LU to come and contest that. And I was actually kind of surprised that they were in a position to get that much damage off to get that ultimate up, but not far behind. ISU will have at least 2 ultimates for this next team fight.
Yep, Lemonade just on the cusp here, and Diane ready with her own Kitsune Rush. And we've got Average Pillow trying to hold down the fort to get this capture, raining fire upon the skies. And there we get the Deadeye from Lemonade and that Kitsune Rush from Diane. Oop. There goes Felius with that self-destruct taking out Mauga, and then the Sojourn ultimate. So responding with ultimates in kind, and it seems like ISU is not quite going to be able to retake that point in that team fight.
Oh, and it looks like LU is bringing the fight to them. So little bit of pressure for ISU that they're going to have to deal with before they're able to team up and break through.
Yep, ISU just almost about to get that Mauga ult and not too far behind with the Venture and the Lucio. LU having the Genji and the Lucio ult ready themselves. And there's that Mauga ult ready to go. And Average Pillow rushing in and, yep, getting ready to use that.
It's time for a cage fight.
Time for a cage fight.
But they were able to break that pretty quickly and took out Average Pillow in the process.
Some good damage down on Felius, but it seems like Felius' supports have them covered, and the tides were turned a bit against ISU there. We do also have Pillow swapping off the Mauga onto a Sigma.
Huge and Swaggerag both have ultimates available for this next team fight. Will be enough to actually break through and grab the contested zone. They got a couple of seconds. They got to get boots on the ground.
Using that, Lucio ult to try and rush in there, and we've got contention on the point here. No ultimates on either side, so really it's just coming down to shots, and it seems like Lemonade standing alone as her team falls. Ooh, just barely getting the Deadeye, but not quite holding it long enough for her team to respawn in time. First point going to LU.
Yeah. Well, that was a really good first initiate push, or not push, but defense from ISU. Seemed like LU was kind of backing off and just kind of cashing in the ult economy there.
Yeah.
Trying to be at least maybe the first to get an ultimate up so that they can at least get a clean team wipe there.
It definitely seems like the utility that LU is getting out of these ults is going slightly better for them than it is for ISU. Like they, with their first reclaim the point, let's say first, but when they reclaimed the point, they only needed that Kitsune Rush. And then whenever ISU went to use their own ultimates, they were quickly targeted enough to try and limit the actual usefulness they get out of it.
Now both teams this time around both have Sigma. Oh, Average Pillow going down really quickly. Maybe went in a little too hard without his team.
Yep, Lemonade also going down, and Huge getting caught in a bit of a corner trying to rush back to their team. We do have for LU a couple swaps. We have Finn the Human going from the Genji to the Symmetra, Zippy going from the Sojourn to the Bastion, the Felius from the Diva to the Sigma, Viral staying on the Lucio, and Ether on the Baptiste. ISU is sticking to the same comp going into this, though.
Except Lemonade, who did go with the...
You're right.
Yeah.
Missed that. Yeah. We've got point is currently being taken by LU, and ISU being killed not all at once. They're getting some staggered in the deaths here, so hopefully they'll be able to either stick around until their team respawns, or they won't be held off enough by LU that they only ever have to fight a few of them.
Lemonade's trying to find every opportunity to fill her pocket. Just trying to get ready for any kind of team fight that might be huge, just sneaking around.
Huge coming around the back to recapture the point while LU's distracted, and it worked out.
It did work out. LU decided to focus on the team rather than go.
The rest of the rest of ISU, Lemonade
chasing.
barely clean a life there. The rest of ISU going down while Huge just sits and crouches. but it got them what they needed even briefly. The control has gone back to LU. I don't
Seemed
know
like-
why Huge
well-
didn't want to sit there and face them all alone.
No, I don't think you needed to.
Oh, there's that Sigma ult popping for LU. Yeah. Oh. And I believe that almost is going, just barely doesn't get them a team kill with Huge running away and coming out alive.
Seems like Huge wants to keep them guessing. As long as they don't know where he is, they have to worry about where he is.
Yeah, very true. There is that Bastion ult as well. Plus, LU does also have Symmetra ult. And there is the Kitsune Rush for ISU, but I don't know if...
Is he going to get enough use?
I think it might. There was the Sigma ult and the Sojourn ult also popping. Ooh. It seems that Lemonade wasn't quite able to still stick around in the midst of it. But Huge change into that Tracer to try and rush in here on the overtime again.
And they're just stagnating the touches, but
Don't know if it'll
unfortunately
be
it's
enough.
not enough. Lemonade can't even get there in time. And first round goes to LU.
It does indeed. Welcome to the
Who's-
balcony.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, who's the player of the game?
We got a good old Sigma play. The universe sings for my... Oh my. Yep, that would do it.
That'll do.
That'll do for the play of the game.
Well, very good first game from both teams. LU was able to take that for the first round. So next game will be choice goes to ISU.
Yes.
I'm guessing it will be hybrid, but we'll wait and see.
Let's bets on King's Row. Get it.
Hybrid Kings Row. That's
Hybrid
the
King's
bet.
Row. If they really don't want to have fun, push.
Push. Yeah.
That's like the demoralize the team. They make them play push. I love this game. I love push.
Yeah.
You can
I
really
kinda-
tell how much I love it.
I played it a little bit earlier today. I kind of just forgot about the objective. I was just practicing my kills. It was a quick game, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. We throughout that game a lot, I feel we saw mostly just more value coming out of utilities, and including the ultimates that LU had.
Yeah.
It seems like ISU really waited for a lot of them and just used them when they needed kind of a way out instead of when the moment called.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes it is like that. LU, they kind of give that false sense of hope right in the beginning, and it seemed like they were just buying their time and waiting for
The moment.
the moment,
Yeah.
but filling their pockets along the way. Yeah,
Even when they don't have control of the point, when they do push in, you look up and you're like, well, they have about one ultimate and 2 on the way, and ISU doesn't yet have any.
yeah.
And then when ISU does, they've got enough to counter it pretty quickly. So I feel like that's something that ISU going into this next round is going to have to be a little more aware of
Yeah.
in terms of just utility usage and abilities.
And so it makes me wonder what they'll choose this time. Malga for push or for payload or hybrid. I wonder if he'll choose the Sigma again, but I don't know.
We might just continue to see the Sigma v Sigma, but
Yeah, we might.
Or they could both teams might just be abandoning him. If it is any kind of escort, Sigma is kind of a slow man, so I don't know if they'll commit to sticking with him.
Yeah, we'll see what Huge decides to do too. He was really shined last season. We keep mentioning this.
Yeah.
He really shined last season as Reaper.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Reaper is really good at controlling the moment of his attacks, getting in, getting out,
And we
getting away with stuff.
Yeah, we can really see that shining through with the venture plays.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing, and maybe that's kind of why he transitions so well. He's getting in, getting out. Sometimes getting out of the entire team fight.
Yeah.
Or getting away out of the entire team fight. So I think Kings Row has a lot of opportunity for his play style.
Yes.
So I want to see more of him putting pressure on their defenses.
Yes. Being able to flank around the back and just not be where they think.
Exactly.
Where
Or
LU
at
thinks
least
he's going to be.
At least constantly make them have to consider him all the time.
Yes, definitely a random variable.
Yeah. But, you know, it's a fine balance. You got to be in a position for that team fight, too. You can't just abandon your team whenever you feel like you've split their attention enough.
You're like,
You've
oh,
gotta
I've
go
got
in
this.
at the same time.
I've got this. I have 200 hit points, and I'm invincible.
Yeah. At least I know that much because that's what I'm really bad at.
You're just leaving. You're the reason they made Life Weaver. It's like,
Yeah.
get back here.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I had a Life Weaver, and he was like, constantly pull me out, slap me on the wrist, like, don't. Get back here.
What is that, your Life Weaver voice?
That's how he talks, right? Stop it.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I think huge good things coming to him for this playstyle.
Yep.
And I'm excited to see what we'll end up with in either map or even just the...
Looks like it's going to be Flashpoint this time with
Sarvasa.
Savasa. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Ooh, and okay, we do have the ISU ban, which is Diva, which I understand.
I do understand. LU did get a little bit of playtime with Diva,
And it
especially
was-
for that first contested zone.
And it was definitely a struggle for Pillow to put up with that Diva as Malga.
Yeah.
That was definitely the catalyst to switch off of the Malga.
So
Was
that
Diva.
does that tell you that average pillow is going to choose the Malga for Flashpoint?
I
think
probably, yeah.
That makes sense.
I feel like that makes a lot of sense for Flashpoint.
So do you think that LU will just stick with the Sigma, or do you think they might change to something that might counter Diva or Malga, assuming
Probably.
they see this coming and want to counter it?
I think they probably will. Because the original choice wasn't Sigma. I feel like they went Sigma to specifically go against ISU Sigma. So
Yeah.
I feel like going into this, there'll probably be a similar approach to the Flashpoint of like high mobility and hard hitting tank. So I feel like Sigma, who is an old man who floats around, I feel like for Flashpoint, he's not really who I would go with.
So do you think maybe a Winston?
Probably,
or-
I would say Winston
Okay.
would be
Yeah.
my bet.
Okay, that's our bet. I mean, we already lost the bet on the
Oh,
map
yeah, we did.
and game mode. So
Well,
we'll double down.
We'll double
all or
down on the
nothing
monkey.
On monkey. He's an ape.
It's close enough. Yeah, I'm sorry to insult Winston Overwatch with calling him a monkey. Yeah.
And now we're just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go on break. Might be a 5-second break. Might be a 5-minute break. We won't.
Who knows,
Who knows?
guys?
But we'll go on break. We'll catch you guys when the game's ready.
See ya.
And welcome back from that short break. We got more interesting news about the bans.
We sure do. We have Lindenwood's ban in. They have banned Venture.
That's on brand.
Yeah. You know,
I guess Huge was a little too much for them that last
Yeah.
game.
yeah.
They're like, wow, that was.
You know, yeah, they,
We barely made that one, guys. We got to do something about this venture.
They
I
blink.
can't handle this again.
they blink and Hughes is just burrowing away.
Yeah.
Crouched on the point, taking it under while they're preoccupied, and then by the time they get back, they just see the little rubble leaving. It's like, no more of that. Get above ground.
Forget about it.
So we'll probably, hopefully see, that's the same word again,
Yeah.
the Reaper or the Genji back into it.
Ooh. Huge is teasing the Reaper.
Yeah, well, he probably might commit to it, probably.
Yeah, but little does he know, Finn the Human is also thinking about it.
Finn the Human might probably. We've got Average Pillow on the Junker Queen to start with. Lemonade sticking with Cassidy. Huge on the Symmetra. We'll see if that's just for the portal
That's
or not.
just going to be the first 2 seconds.
Diane on the Kiriko and Swagger Egg still on that Lucio. And yep, Huge back on the Reaper.
I love it. Yeah.
Yep, LU, we've got Finn the Human also matching that Reaper. We got Zippy back on the Sojourn, Felius on the Zarya, Ether on the Kiriko, and Viral on the Lucio.
Looks like LU is opting for a split push here, trying to divide attention a little bit,
Yep,
while Lemonade is just trying to get a position to get some picks.
Lemonade getting some good damage down, but Finn taking down Pillow, but Huge and Lemonade returning that with taking down both DPS for LU here. Lemonade picking off, trying to Get some shots. We got Zippy changing to the Cassidy. So we got the Reaper versus the Cassidys here.
Cassidys and Reapers. We also got Lucios.
And the Kirikos.
Oh, Kirikos. Oh, it's just
We've got the same teams other than the tanks.
Let's just say Team Queen and Team Zara.
Zarya. We've got the Australian and the Russian. Place your bets.
But Lemonade is doing a little better with those connections than Zippy. We'll have her ultimate up first.
We've got Finn the Human taking down Pillow once more. But this first point is about almost just under halfway done here. And now it is not. Now it's in LU's possession. A still quite intense team fight, but it looks like it's about to be over in LU's favor with Pillow left as the sole survivor so far of their team.
Pretty good start. Got them
Yes.
up to almost 50%, and now ISU have pretty good ult economies. They're going to have to deal with the tank and their ult with the something. Graviton surge.
Well, there it goes. There's the gravity on the Zarya. And we've got Lemonade popping the Deadeye and not able to get anyone. But we also have LU with their Deadeye ready and Diane for ISU with the Kirigol ready. And getting flanked on the back there a bit with Ether and Finn the Human taking down Lemonade, Average Pillow, and Swagger Egg. Huge leaving.
ISU getting kind of pushed and kind of staggered, and they're going to have to. Oh, looks like LU is going to give them a little breather.
Yep.
Let them. So it doesn't look like they're going to commit to the touch.
No, I feel like they're definitely prepping for the next point to open. We do have LU at 3 ultimates, just under 5 ultimates ready to go, with ISU at 1, just under, just about under 2.
They might
under
have
3.
3 by the time the next important team fight happens, but by that time, LU will have well over 4.
Yeah, we'll definitely see Felius with a lot more percentage on the way to that Zarya ult.
Ooh, good connections from Lemonade.
Yeah, Lemonade
More of that,
on
please.
the Cassidy shots are amazing. We've got Finn the Human with the Death Blossom in response to Diane with the Kitsune Rush.
Tank goes down. Sragarag does go down with them. Huge, making out barely alive.
Yeah, there is the Zippy with the Deadeye, taking out Diane and Lemonade, and then quickly following it up with Huge. A lot of contention on the point, but it seems like it's going to definitely go to LU here at the start.
That was a really good play by LU. Zippy putting a lot of pressure, and honestly, not a lot of options for ISU. Zippy pulls out the high noon while the other team just kind of pushes them out, literally, into his crosshairs.
Yep. And we have both support ults going for LU, with Huge using that Death Blossom. Able to get 1 kill there before dying to Zippy.
3 go down for LU. This point does go back over to ISU.
ISU now with 3 ultimates in their possession, and LU with none, but Felius and Zippy on their way to getting them back.
All right, this is a game.
Now this is Overwatch.
This is Overwatch. Just kidding, that's not how you said it. I sounded like a...
Very old man with no teeth. Oh, back in my day, we didn't call these Overwatch.
Back in my day, we didn't call them Overwatch. We called them terrorists. But then they came back and saved the world, so we don't do that no more.
Back in my day, no one knew these names Talon.
That was our one time. Okay, Zippy will have his ultimate up too, so it all comes down to who's going to use it better.
Yep, LU curving around the side of this point here. ISU following them around the side before coming back down to actually take this fight over top point. We do have Average Pillow taking out the Kiriko and the Reaper there. ISU definitely in a good position to take this first point, and there they have it onto third flashpoint.
Didn't even have to use any of those ultimates. Now they have 4 for the next point, while LU has 3. Oh, they're getting used.
Oh, there is the Deadeye and the Graviton.
Swaggerag did have to use a sound barrier for that, while Average Pillow did go down, but that was what looked like 2 ultimates used just to kill Average Pillow, so I think a good trade.
Very much a good trade for ISU. Still with 3 ultimates, and now with LU only having that Death Blossom going into this next flashpoint. Point just about to unlock here, and ISU is using that Kitsune Rush on the way in, and Finn the Human using that Death Blossom.
He's just blow on him and he'll fall over.
Yep, there's Lemonade responding with her own Death Blossom during the capture. We also did get the Junker Queen ult in the middle of that, which did get 1 kill. Good way to, with 2 ultimates that are quite the forward rush.
So it looks like across the board, all ultimates were used. Viral did get his back up.
We do now have Ether with their ult and immediately using that as well to try and reclaim this point. See if they manage to actually take it. Diane putting in the work here, and Average Pillow getting a little dogpiled. We do have the fight starting to swing in LU's favor with 4 of ISU dead, and there is a team kill.
So between that Kiriko rush and the sound barrier, LU was able to break through those defenses and take ISU out 1 by 1. Now, ISU did get up to 62. That does leave them with a lot of room to retake with the Death Blossom, as long as positioning is good.
Yes. We do have Average Pillow getting kind of close to getting that Junker Queen ult ready again, but LU does have the Deadeye, which they will have to be aware of for their positioning, because 2 of ISU has already gotten caught out by it before. We do have
surge.
The gravity.
Gravity? I might
Gravity
be saying that
something?
wrong.
I don't remember it for sure.
But Felis does go down, opening the door. We'll see.
Yeah,
there's
Zippy,
the high noon coming out.
Using that Deadeye is going to get Average Pillow, who does have their ultimate.
Oh, no.
But that will soon be followed by Zippy and Finn taking out Diane and Lemonade.
I didn't really catch when that Death Blossom was used and what utility it got from it.
I'm guessing, I don't know how much it got if we did not notice it, but Huge does...
Where is Huge going?
Oh, trying to get away.
Might have been going for the touch. Next point will go to LU. Oh, little side hustle team fight going on.
Yeah. While we wait for this next flashpoint, Average Pillow hanging on to this ultimate probably until that flashpoint opens. We also have Diane with the Kitsune Rush.
We'll probably see another Kitsune Rush here soon.
If Ether has theirs by the time the point opens, we'll probably get both of them, but I don't know if they actually will.
And it seems like LU has been using the Kitsune Rush pretty quickly, so ISU probably just have a minute at most before they get rushed.
They do also have Finn the Human. They have that Death Blossom, and pretty soon here that Deadeye to worry about. And as I say it, there goes Finn the Human, use that Death Blossom, which Diane quickly shuts it down. And this next flashpoint is going to be handed to ISU. With the failure of that Death Blossom, they really kind of had a good hold on it.
Each team has a Kiriko Rush. Average Pillow has his ultimate. Zippy has his. Comes down to this.
And there is both Kitsune Rushes happening. We do have Zippy with the Deadeye as well. And Average Pillow is quick to go down. Swagger Egg popping that sound barrier, which did really give a boost to, I believe, his and Diane's lives there.
While both tanks are out of the picture, it's just the DPSs and the supports trying to fight over this point.
Lemonade putting in the shots, and I believe hopefully waiting for Average Pillow and the rest of the team to come back.
This time it is Viral's turn with the sound barrier.
He goes down. That was a good headshot that Lemonade got on Viral.
And a connection with the high noon.
With the high noon.
And keeping 94%.
And another headshot on Finn the Human.
And it is all tied up here, folks.
Holding fast to that flashpoint. This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Average Pillow still has his ultimate up, Finn the Human as well. I think Finn the Human just got his up.
I believe so, because he did just recently respawn. Taking Lemonade out with a responding headshot pretty quickly into this next team fight here while we wait for this next flashpoint to open.
So hopefully no one else goes down in the process. Oh, looks like Average Pillow is caught in the center of madness.
Oh, there it goes. We do have Huge with the Death Blossom as well, and Felius with the Azaria ult again. So each team having the Reaper and the Tank ult headed into this next flashpoint, which is going to go to LU to start.
All right, I think it's time to reset. Let's get our boundaries.
It does seem to be that time to slow down a little bit.
LU just kind of had us frazzled there. Now it's time to reassess and come in from one direction.
And Diane caught in that Graviton, and Average Pillow rushing in with that, forgot her name, Junker Queen ult. Does get one kill, but it seems that LU was prepared and able to make sure to turn that around, getting another team kill there, I believe.
No ultimates were used. Average Pillow did use theirs. Probably to get out of that gravity ult.
It seems like they caught a lot of LU. They just weren't able to finish off the kills on much of them. We do have
Zippy being a little
preemptive, it seems, with the Deadeye, but Finn rushing with that Deadeye soon after.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a planned.
It probably was.
Could have been a red herring or something.
You know, oh, we got Average Pillow swapping over to that Doom.
Zippy also swatches.
Yep.
Oh,
and there's the Diana rush, but not able to get there in time to try and touch the point there. So this round is also going to go to LU.
But well done, ISU.
Yeah.
A lot of good team fights, a lot of good moments there.
Unfortunately, not Lemonade as the play of the game, which I probably would have given it to her.
She had some great shots. She was connecting really well.
Yes.
She had her ultimate. She had a lot of. I guess what I was going to say, she had her ultimate up a lot more than I would, honestly. It all comes down to connecting your shots.
Yeah.
Really. And she was doing really well at that.
Multiple headshots.
Well,
Great.
Congratulations, LU, for that second win. We're going to go into map 3.
Yes, which will be ISU's pick again, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Place your bets. Kings Row.
Might be Kings Row.
If we say it every time, it'll be right.
It'll happen.
It'll happen eventually.
All right. Well, anything you liked about that? Anything specific that you really liked about that map?
I feel like we just used our positioning and our ults a lot better that time. I feel like we got used to LU's playstyle. And I think when they matched the Cassidy and the Reaper, I think it was a bit of a help to us.
Yeah,
you could
and
really see
LU also adopted that little philosophy with Cassidy and Reaper. And both sides had great moments with that. It just came down to timing and what was allotted, the opportunities that were allotted to each team.
We did see with Lindenwood a lot of really good positioning usage on those Deadeyes and the Death Blossoms to funnel or the ISU into either one or the other of those ults, or just out of the way completely.
Yeah.
And it definitely worked out for them multiple times.
Well, as we wait for the next map pick as well as those bans, let's go ahead and go into that break.
And we shall see you shortly.
Catch you then. And welcome back. We got our map.
We have the map. We've got New Queen Street.
New Queen Street.
New Queen Street.
Looks pretty new.
Looks pretty queenly. And like a street.
Yeah. We also got bans.
We do. I forgot them. What are they?
So, they banned Cassidy. They banned our Cassidy.
They did.
They actually typed in chat, "You were too good."
Yeah.
We're going to stop that nonsense.
No more of that. Lemonade, get a new character.
Yep.
We, for ICU, have banned the Hamster. We have banned Wrecking Ball.
The Hammond.
The Hammond.
It's Da Hammond to you. Actually, I don't know what nationality he is, to be honest. Actually,
Space.
I don't know. He's a space hamster?
Yeah, he was on the same...
He's Boo?
What?
Boo, space hamster.
I don't know this.
D&D.
I'm not enough in D&D to know the space Whoops.
So there's a space hamster named Boo.
Well, I got that much.
And I'm just saying, if Hammond is also a space
he was on the same station that Winston was.
Okay, so I'm just saying they stole that from D&D.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because when things kind of slightly, because they mentioned it with Winston, they had a weird thing where a hamster went missing. It was Hammond, and then he landed in Australia and he joined.
He can't talk, right?
No, he's a hamster. He's a hamster. The ball can.
All right. Well, there's no hamster today.
No.
Huge did go down.
Eh.
And we're on push, by the way.
We are on push. Average Pillows on the Zarya. We got Lemonade on Ashe. We got Huge back on the Venture, and Diane and Swagger Egg unchanged for the Kiriko and Lucio.
Got Finn on Tracer. Zippy on, I keep calling her Sojourn, but it's Sombra.
That is Sombra.
Felis is back on the Diva. Ether and Viral haven't changed.
We got the continued matching of the supports. We do have LU taking a bit of an early lead with this here Robot, although, never mind, I lied.
Yeah.
I don't have much more to say to that. They have an early lead on the Robot.
But ISU is going for kind of a poke brawl scenario, while LU is kind of doing a flex dive.
Yes. Coming to Diane for heals.
Yeah.
Kiriko with that voice line. We do have both DPS and Diane gone for ISU. Average Pillow getting hard targeted and going down. That will be a team kill. And the Robot is moving back towards LU.
So LU got a slight advantage and is getting more advantage as we speak. So it doesn't look, no, it doesn't. ISU has not got a push yet.
No.
There's
We
plenty
do
of time,
have-
8 minutes to go.
Yes. We do have Finn the Human. No, I don't know why I said that. They have not changed. ISU has gotten some change. We've got Lemonade on the Sojourn and Huge now on the Reaper. That's why I was going to say Finn the Human. Finn the Human
There you go.
had the Tracer ult, and it has used, and it did take out Lemonade. We do have the EMP ready to go as well, and almost there it is. There is the Diva ult ready. And then both Kirikos are just about to get their ults, with Diane having hers and Ether about a couple seconds away from theirs.
LU is putting a lot of pressure as their solo Finn the Human is able to get the Robot to his break, scratch the butt.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everyone knows that's what Robot's got to do before
Yeah.
they can keep going.
So LU got their first checkpoint underway and are on
Yep.
the final stretch.
There is that Sombra EMP popping off there. We do have multiple ults popping here. We've got both Kitsune rushes, the sound barrier from Viral, and Average Pillow. I would like to think if they were alive, they would be here to use their gravity, but they weren't.
But it looks like ISU is really struggling this game to stay together and coordinated. LU have them on the run and split most of the time.
Yes. And with that Diva self-destruct still ready to go, but they do have that Zarya ult. We'll see if with Swagger, with the Lucio, they'll be able to rush and keep contention up on this Robot.
Finn the Human did use their ultimate, didn't get a connection with it. That leaves Average Pello and Felis with their ultimates, 1 versus 1.
You have Huge pushing on the sideline here and helping Average get that kill on Ether. Oh, and
Whoa.
getting targeted by the Tracer and the Diva, but now with the Death Blossom. So ISU now having 3 ults up and ready compared to LU's 1. Oh, Sombra is
The fight is
probably pretty
happening
soon
from
here.
every
Yeah.
direction.
Indeed,
It's
the
almost
Robot.
hard to follow.
Yeah, Robot is almost back to middle. We'll see if it seems that both teams are trading off who's close enough to contest or touch it to get it moving.
But I think ISU have baited out quite a few ultimates.
Yep,
No.
there is Average Pillow getting the Graviton, although I don't know if ISU is much able to capitalize on it.
He was trying to
Huge
get away.
getting not able to get through that animation quick enough.
Lemonade back with her team, ready to lead the charge.
We do have Average Pillow swapping to the Hazard going into this.
He's really going for that dive
Yes.
comp now.
We do have Lemonade with that Tracer ult ready, Huge with the Death Blossom still, Diane almost with the Kiriko ult, and Swagger Egg with the Lucio ult. And LU do have still the Diva ult and the Tracer ult again, and now Viral with the Lucio ult as well.
3v3.
3v3.
Now, about to be 4v3.
Yeah, there
Swagger
is,
Egg and Diane go with their ultimates.
yeah, there is the self-destruct and the sound barrier, and then for ISU both the sound barrier and the Kitsune rush going. Lemonade zip it out of there for a bit. We do have the Robot moving back towards ISU's side.
Tracers chasing.
Tracers
Chasing. That's a tongue twister. Holy cow.
Tracers chasing. Huge Eliminate still with their ults. The only ults left here. We do have Ether just about to get that Kitsune rush back, and the robot moving and grooving his way over. Now, Average Pillow's picking a fight over here with Phelius. We do have that Ether Kitsune rush going, and Average Pillow taking out Phelius and the mech.
Exit denied.
Exit denied. Robot is on his way back though,
He has
and
to run.
Yep.
It's gonna get staggered just a little bit.
Yeah, Average Pillow getting hunted down by Finn the Human. They're not allowed that escape.
So LU will now have the Sombra EMP ready.
And just about to get that Pulsar Bomb again with the Tracer, but Lemonade and Huge still having their ultimates. We're just also getting kind of close to seeing that Hazard all ready to go as well. And there's that EMP. And
Huge,
there's the Death Blossom.
Did he get booped out?
I think he might have gotten booped out.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Average Pillow on a sliver of health right now, and Huge also with, there he goes.
Now they're just wanting to contest and stop the payload.
Just get back here. There is that Hazard ultimate going, and Swagger Egg has gone down, and Diana's followed along with Average Pillow. It's just the DPS here on this final push. And that Diva self-destruct trying to, I assume, keep them away to get this contention out.
Ooh, there's a lot going on. Lemonade is just doing everything they can just to keep the crowd controlled.
Yes, we do have, yeah, we had a last-minute switch from Swagger Egg there, but not quite enough. This push game will go to LU, which is going to give them the win, I believe, with 5 rounds, best of 5.
Honestly, that is the best ISU has done against this team, I think, thus far.
They did very good against them.
Which goes to show this should be a really good comp for this season.
I'm very excited for how it goes.
I mean, when we look at it, it's a lot of new faces, but at the same time, old faces.
Yes.
These guys have been playing together off and on for the better part of 2 years.
Yes, and now that they get to full time, just this is the team. Full send it for a bit, I can expect great things.
I say give them a couple weeks.
Yeah.
They'll lock in and they're going to perform.
Definitely.
This season.
I'm very excited for how it goes.
Well,
it's a good match to start on, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And honestly, like a good match, I mean, the philosophy of like who you're going to face off first in this season, LU, definitely top of our district.
Yes.
Went, the only one they lost to was those who took the NACE championship.
Yeah, they only lost to the winners. So.
Yeah, and performing that well against LU in the first game, hats off to ISU.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, congrats to our team. Good start to the season, and I'm excited for where we go.
Well, congratulations, LU, on that first win. We will see you back here for Overwatch next week around the same time, but tomorrow we'll catch you guys for Rocket League.
And then Wednesday we have Valorant.
And then Thursday we have Super Smash.
Yes.
Little side note, we're not planning on streaming it, but ISU has also taken on the endeavor of doing Call of Duty.
Yes.
So if you are into Call of Duty,
Black Ops 7.
Black Ops 7 specifically.
Yeah.
Team of 4.
Keep an eye out.
Tune into websites and also nace.org.com.
Org.
I think it's, or is it net? Anyway,
it's an organization.
Look up NACE, N-A-C-E, to find the nace.gg. nace.leaguespot.gg.
.gg.
There you can go to find the standings for all your teams that you love, Call of Duty included, so check that out.
Mm-hmm. We will see you then next week for Overwatch.
See you guys then. Bye.
Bye.